What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today for the video I wanted to do a leg and booty workout, which was killer, and I wanted to talk to you guys about, is it possible to stay fit and healthy while you work full-time? If you want to jump straight to the workout, I'll put a timestamp right here so you can jump to that. Otherwise, let's chat. So most of you I think know that I do work full-time. I work as a forensic accountant / consultant for a rather large company. So I work a lot and my schedule is very unpredictable because of the nature of my work. I can find out 2 weeks before that I'm going to be going to Japan for a week, and it's very hard to have a stable idea of what my schedule is going to be. So for my first year after college, coming into like the working world, and I'll kind of also like side note this, that this is kind of a piece of my fitness journey and kind of like how I got started. So in college, there's a thing called the freshman 15, and I'm sure all of you have heard of it. So in the nature of the business that I work in, there is a thing called the first year 25, which is exactly how it sounds. When you're your first year on the job, you put on 25 pounds. So it's a lot of an adjustment period. You're now completely almost sedentary and you're eating out all the time. Sometimes you're eating lunch and dinner out, and it's really just easy to gain a ton of weight, especially because your body is not used to that kind of sedentary lifestyle. So for me, this was the hardest point for me, especially when it comes to my fitness journey. I was completely like not active. I didn't really start getting serious about fitness until after my first year at the job. So I spent my first year pretty much working all day, coming home, having dinner. I would walk my dog probably like a mile. I would never really run her, and I'd watch an hour of TV and go to bed and do it all over again. So there was really like no activity at all. So being the person that I've already gone through this, I hope that I can tell you guys and share some of like my struggles and what got me into being more active, to help you avoid what I went through. So this first year was very difficult for me. I didn't really have any like fitness friends. None of the people that I worked with worked out. A lot of them are very sedentary even outside the job, whereas at least I like would run my dog farther on the weekends. But really it was just a sedentary group of people, and so it kind of rubbed off on me, and I gained a ton of weight. I just wasn't happy with where I was mentally, physically, emotionally. Everything was kind of a hot mess. So I realized something needed to change. And that's when I started actually doing the BBG, Bikini Body Guide by Kayla Tsinez. And that was something that I could do from the safety of my home. It only took 30 minutes, and I could rationalize like, okay, this is the step in the right direction. But prior to starting that, I did not think that there was any room to like implement a fitness routine. I didn't think that I had any time. I didn't have any time to spare. So it was carving out the 30 minutes that mentally I could get behind and be like, okay, it's only 30 minutes. I'll just watch like half of a TV show, or I'll watch a shorter TV show, and I can work this in. So that's kind of how my fitness journey began. It started out with BBG, and I did that for about 2 years before actually transitioning into weightlifting. But I guess my top tips for staying healthy while we're working full-time, especially when you're dealing with that adjustment period of that first year, is get used to packing a lunch. Pack a lunch and pack snacks. Like have that stuff accessible, because that way you won't be like tempted to go out for lunch. And if you do every so often, that's okay, but don't do it 5 times a week, because that weight gain will come up on you so quick. My second tip, definitely realize that it may feel like there's not enough time in the day, but it's just tweaking your routine, whether you want to, instead of watching a TV show, which was my downtime, go for a walk or run your dog, or carve out just like a 30-minute like session that you can do from home so you don't have any like time spent, you know, to and from the gym. Make it something small, but do it every day. Make sure that your body is moving, because sitting all day long is not healthy. My third tip, I feel like this is something that I still struggle with. I'm still finding it challenging, but when people ask you to hang out after work, you don't always have to say yes. You are allowed to say no for yourself. You know, on a work trip and everyone's asking you to go out to the bar every night, you don't have to go. Like, it's totally okay. Like, yes, honestly, people are gonna judge you. They're gonna judge you no matter what. Whether you work out or you're doing whatever, like, they're gonna judge you. And that's something that I'm dealing with, is my coworkers don't understand what fitness means to me and how it's a priority. But prioritize yourself. prioritize your health, prioritize your just like emotional and mental well-being, time for you to like recharge just solo. So take the time for yourself. If you don't make it a priority, nobody else is going to. So prioritize your health, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, and that'll make all the difference. So I hope you guys kind of got something out of this, and definitely use these 3 tips, especially as you're making that transition, because it is possible to be healthy and work full time. It is extremely difficult, but it is doable. I feel like I still struggle with it, and I've been doing it for almost 4 years, but you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, I promise. So I will get into the rest of the workout, which is a leg and booty workout, and I definitely have been tweaking my fitness routine a little bit. So I've been doing a lot of like building muscle, but also burning fat at the same time. So I'm kind of challenging myself to do a lot of high intensity exercises mixed with a lot of muscle building exercises. So you'll see that in this video. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. What's up, guys? Welcome to the workout portion of this video. This is going to be a leg and booty workout focused on toning and building muscle while also burning fat. So there's going to be 3 supersets in this workout, and a superset is performing 2 exercises back to back with little to no rest. So this first exercise that we're going to perform is just a regular squat, and we're going to perform 4 sets of every single exercise. So start with a weight that is very easy for you, a warm-up weight. For me, that was the 45-pound bar, and I performed 20 reps. And then as I increased with my weight, I decreased my reps so that I was actually burning out the muscle. So the weight you actually see in this video, I'm doing 115 pounds. This was very difficult for me. This is one of the first times I've actually done 115 pounds, which is why Aaron's there to support me just in case. But definitely challenge yourself. If you need to find a friend or get a bench to put behind you to challenge yourself fully, definitely do that, because this is the very much booty building portion of the workout. So this second exercise that you're going to perform is a weighted lunge, but you'll notice that I have a plate overhead, and I'm doing that for 2 reasons. One, because it is making my lunge weighted and it's making me get much deeper into the lunge. But the second reason is because it engages your shoulders, making this much more of a full body exercise and engaging your entire body, which means that your heart rate will go up and you're gonna burn more fat. So you're gonna perform your squats and these weighted lunges back to back, little to no rest in between, for 4 sets before moving on to the next superset. So this next superset, the first exercise is an assisted pistol squat. For me, these are extremely challenging, so that is why I have to use the TRX bands. But if you're able to do a pistol squat unassisted, definitely move forward and just do that. And you're gonna perform this 10 reps on each side. Okay, your next exercise with this superset is going to be medicine ball step-ups. So this medicine ball that you see is actually 18 pounds, and I have it laying on my shoulder, and I'm holding it with both hands in place, and I'm just stepping up with each leg, making sure I squeeze my booty at the top to engage it. Make sure you take this exercise very slow. You want to make sure that when you're coming down from that step up, you're very careful not to hurt your ankle or apply too much pressure to your knees. So go very slow and controlled, and you're going to perform 12 reps on each leg. Definitely make sure that you have the ball in a comfortable position on your shoulder. I've actually switched the ball from right side to left side mid step ups just to make it more comfortable. So this next superset, your last superset, is going to be made up of the first exercise, which is a GHD Raise, which is a glute ham developer. And when you go down, you're going to want to make sure that you're keeping control in your core, keep it very tight. And then on your way up, you want to squeeze your butt as tight and hard as you can. I know it feels weird, it's a very exposed exercise, but you want to make sure that you squeeze your butt, otherwise this exercise will not be as effective. And you're going to perform this for 12 to 15 reps. If you can do 15, make sure that you do that before moving on to the next exercise. Your last exercise of the workout is going to be these double pulse squats. Here I'm just using the bar, which is 45 pounds, but if that is too heavy for you, you can easily just do this with dumbbells, but you'll want to make sure that you're pulsing twice before moving all the way up and squeezing your butt at the top. These are a great burnout exercise. Your legs will feel like they are on fire, and so you're going to do these in combination with the GHD raises, performing those back to back for the last superset. And I did 12 reps on these, so you're gonna do technically 24 pulses, but you'll perform that before going back into your GHD raise. that is going to wrap up this week's video and workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it and your legs will feel like jello. If you guys did, be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.